All right, so Hayden, I just talked to him. He said he's going to do a little bit of chest and a little bit of a bicep workout. So let's work in with them. All right, what's up? How's it going?
Doing great.
All right, so what are we doing?
All right, so we're gonna do 3 different types of curls to really get every single part of the muscle fibers in the biceps firing. We are finishing up with the upper body right now. So this is gonna be a great way to finish it. We don't have to go crazy heavy because we're gonna get a lot of volume in. We're gonna do 3 different exercises, all back to back, no resting the weight down. So our first exercise, we're gonna do a drag curl, arms out in front of the body. We're gonna pull up towards our armpits, let the weight drag our arms back down in front of the body. That's gonna be our first one, do 10 reps there. We're gonna take a little step back, thumbs on top, normal hammer curl. 10 reps here for our hammer curl. Then we're gonna do what I call a me curl. Elbows slightly to the outside. Thumbs are the only thing that's moving. We're just pivoting off of our elbow. Our arm is a lever and our bicep is elevating our wrist. So we're not gonna shrug the weight up, just the thumbs to the chest. Sound like a plan? All right, let's get it.
That's hitting what part of the bicep? So,
Great question. So the drag curls are gonna really efficiently hit that short head of the bicep.
Okay.
The hammer curls are gonna do a good job of getting both of them. As we get into the me curls, it's gonna hit a little bit more the long head. So kind of thinking 3-dimensionally of the bicep itself, we're gonna get all those muscle fibers wrapping around the bicep.
Okay, and then how many sets is he doing and how many reps?
We're gonna do 3 sets. Since we're doing really high volume, we're not gonna go super crazy with the weight, but we're gonna do 30 reps per set. So we are getting a lot of volume and we're gonna get 90 reps in. Then we've got tiger push-ups as our superset. This plan is not made for the light of heart.
Well, my heart is light.
All right, here we go. So we're gonna start off with the drag curls. Remember, we're gonna start off with our elbows a little bit more in front of our body. Palms supinated, yep, just like that. Now as we drive our elbows back, we're gonna bring our palms up towards our armpits, and we're gonna let the weight drag our arms back down in front of our body, really feeling the biceps. Nice, we're gonna try and keep our shoulders down and back, core is nice and active. Nice, and then we're gonna get our elbows back a little bit further as we bring our hands up towards our armpits. Nice, how's that feeling? Feeling the biceps? Yep. Nice.
So shoulders down, right?
Yep, shoulders down, chest is up, core is nice and tight. There we go. And we're gonna try and get our elbows back a little bit further. I like to think, if I'm gonna stick a broomstick in between the arms, just like that, just like that. 2 more. 1 more. Nice, now we're gonna take a little step back, don't rest the weight, thumbs on top. 10 hammer curls. We feel comfortable with these ones. Nice. Focus on that breathing.
And it's good to keep the elbows with this one stationary.
Yep, I do like to keep the elbows pretty stationary for the most part. There's a time and a place where we can get a little bit of elbow movement, but the more tension that we have from the shoulder into the elbow, the more we can create tension through the whole bicep.
Good, and are you counting as you're talking to me or what?
I'm trying to. We got 2 more, 8 down. 1 more. Nice, now to finish it up, don't rest it, don't rest it. Nice, keep it up, thumbs on top still. Now we're gonna do the me curls. So we're gonna externally rotate our hands just a little bit, nice. Now shoulders are not gonna move, shoulders are gonna stay down. We're gonna pivot off of our elbow, just bring our thumb up to towards the middle of our chest, nice. Just like that, but elbows out just a little bit further, nice. There we go, oh yeah. Now we should be feeling that long head working super nicely. Big breath out, nice. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. There we go, 3 more. 2 more. Last one.
So something he always tells me, inhale on the way up and exhale on the way out?
Inhale during exertion. So we want to think, we think about like tennis players. Tennis players, a lot of the time, they're gonna make a really loud noise as they go to hit the ball, or they're gonna breathe out really hard as they're gonna hit the ball. It's scientifically proven that as we get that grunt, or as we get that big breath out, we're helping exert more force through our body.
So is that why a lot of these guys are super loud in the gym?
It can be, right? And we don't have to be super loud, but we do want to make sure that we're helping our body get that force on the most challenging part, on that exertion.
So do you
part.
think the louder I grunt, the stronger I am? Or what?
No, it could be. But I like to say, the quieter we are, the more we focus on our breathing, the more in tune we're gonna be with our body, the more we can control our tempo, the better our overall quality of rep is gonna be, right? So instead of thinking about like how loud I am, focus on that breathing. Really powerful exhales, I curl up. I can get a lot of tension. And it's not just on a curl, it could be on a chest press. Exhale during the exertion, on a lat pull down. As I exert, I'm pulling down, right?
Yeah.
How we feeling? How's that pump going?
Wait, I thought he was doing push-ups too.
We are doing push-ups, yeah.
You can't let him out. Listen, hey,
All right,
you're a model to my gym, you know what I mean? How you look is a reflection of the lab.
Do we remember the tiger push-ups? You want me to go over them real quick?
So you're saying...
Nice, yeah, I got you. The watch does get in the way. I like to slide it up a little bit. Nice. So once we get into our normal push-up position, we're gonna walk our feet back just a little bit. Now we're gonna rock our body forward a little bit on our toes. Now we're gonna do our push-up, and we're gonna roll onto our forearms, bring our heels back. Nice, but we're gonna keep our chest off the ground. Now we're gonna go back up, and then press.
I don't like this.
Down, elbows are gonna touch the ground, flat on the ground. There we go, rock forward, and big press up. Just like that, Mike, nice. Flat down, forward.
There you go.
Big press up, nice. Inhale the whole time we go down. Inhale, 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 arms down. Exhale, forward, press.
There you
Nice,
go.
4 down, 4 more. Keep that breathing up, core is nice and tight.
Come on, you got this.
There we go, there we go. 3 more. Nice, we're gonna think about laying our forearms down on the ground. There it is, back up. 2 more, take a second, take a knee. Oh yeah, I want these to be really, really controlled because we gotta keep our shoulders nice and safe. We got 2 more, here we go. Core is nice and tight, laying down on our forearms, rocking back, rock forward. We are reaching fatigue. Let's finish off with 1 more normal push-up. There it is, good
job.
stuff.
Okay, so tell me, what is the difference between doing this and like just a normal push-up?
Great question. So with the tiger push-ups, we're working on a lot of shoulder stabilization. We're also working our core a little bit more. As we get into that forearm going down to the ground, we're getting into a different part of rotation. So we do need to be cautious with it. As we start to get tired, we do want to start to kind of take a rest. Because if I'm getting really tired, my elbows start to bow out a lot, I'm putting my shoulders in a compromised position. So we want to make sure our forearms are nice and parallel to the ground to give our shoulders a really healthy position to be stable in. As we rock back and have to push up out of that, we're then completely negating the shoulder stability. We're going all off of chest.
And so how long have you been training with Hayden so far?
Not even 3
4
months.
months?
I think October.
October, November, December. January.
What made you want to get a trainer?
Well, the good thing about I can work out on my own, right? I think for me, especially as I get older, it's all about safety, intensity. And I think the benefit of having a coach is that he pushes you to keep working out by yourself. You tend to be a little easier on yourself. I want to feel that burn.
Yeah.
This is the only person I would pay to torture.
Yeah.
So, it makes sense, and I feel like that's where the transformation is coming.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a IFBB pro, and I have him train me, right? Because a lot of times, there's days where I come in and I just don't want to get after it the way I need to get after it, right? So he'll make me do a bunch of stuff I don't want to do, and that's what he's, that's what he's for, right? Is to make you do stuff you don't really want to do, but also having a second eye on you, making sure that your form is on point, right? I know form really, really well, but just because you know it doesn't mean, you're doing it right. Someone giving you that second eye could be like, hey, pull your shoulders back, or maybe when you are fatiguing a little bit, your form breaks down a little bit. He's able to say, hey, pull your core back in. Hey, you need to keep your elbows tight, and so on and so on. So that's why I use him.
And I think just being goal focused, he can hold me accountable, and I'm holding him accountable because I'm giving him a great amount of money to do it. I should be seeing some results.
Yeah, and you got to show up, and you're not going to give somebody a bunch of money and then not give it 100%, right?
I can go do what's nothing.
Oh, I used to give out diets all the time when I first started out doing nutrition. I give them to my friends, right? And they would never do them. And I'm like, dude, do the diets. I promise they work. And they wouldn't do it. As soon as I started charging them, they start doing them. And then they would get results. So I just realized, you know what? I don't give my friends, not even my sisters, like a free discount. I make them all pay because I know if they pay their hard-earned money, they're actually going to do the diet.
Yep.
And we don't want to have to be BBL Jersey. I'd rather. So I think.
Yeah, I think it's nailed on the head. It's an accountability factor. A coach can use a coach. I used a coach for a long time, and it really benefited me.
I mean, look at
helped me
Tiger Woods
learn.
has a coach. Khabib has a coach. The top guys, Conor McGregor, all the best guys in the world have coaches. So I totally think it's if you really want to invest in yourself.
Cancel a membership at a very expensive gym and reallocate those funds. I do feel better working out with him.
Yeah.
Much somewhere where I can give him that money and have him.
I appreciate that. It's super great.
Cool.
Yeah,
Good job.
and especially as athletes too. Athletes are phenomenal at finding small ways to compensate through movements. So especially having a coach as an athlete, your body's going to compensate because you know how to move really well. You know how to move really efficiently. So it's going to find a little loophole. It's like, oh, I can get this curl a little bit easier if I just compensate a little bit. So that's where it comes a little bit more important for athletes to have coaches, right?
For sure. And I also think, like, if I do have a workout partner, right? Yeah, they could spot me, but if I'm your workout partner, I'm showing up late. You know, like, so I'm late a lot. But like your trainer's always on time. And that's the thing is like your trainer's always there. They're ready to go. They're ready to get after it. So
it's worth the money at the end of the day.
yeah, at the end of the day.
Yeah,
100%.
for sure.
I tell people all the time, I could go out and buy a Louis Vuitton shirt, but if I got a belly out to here, what's the point of having that Louis Vuitton shirt?
Hey, 43, baby, I don't want to have a. I don't wanna have